Happy Friday, everyone. Happy weekend. Welcome to another edition of Film TV News. So, a little bit of a different format tonight because what I've decided to do is I've got a couple of movie news bits to discuss, but then I'm going to show some trailers and react to the trailers. So, I've got a few film trailers to react to, and I've also got a couple of TV trailers, and I'm going to talk about a new TV comedy show which debuted tonight. So that's going to be the lineup for tonight. One of the trailers I will be reacting to, of course, is 28 Years Later, Bone Temple. But I'm going to start off with some movie news, so a couple of items. And the first item is to do with the Madonna biopic, which has been in the works for a long time, and it's been sort of off again and on again. So it's back on again with Julia Garner cast as Madonna, and she's still playing Madonna. So the Madonna biopic starring Weapons and Ozark actress Julia Garner is said to be back on again after being scrapped a couple of years ago. So this comes from news.com or filmnews.com, and they say Garner says the Madonna biopic is still a work in progress. The 31-year-old actress was quizzed on her favourite Madonna songs, saying she likes all of them, but Borderline and Papa Don't Preach are probably my two favourites. I just love Madonna's voice on Papa Don't Preach. Hello, Meredith. I'm talking about the Madonna biopic, which is in the works, and Julia Garner is the one who's going to play her. I just love Madonna's voice on Papa Don't Preach. There's a lot of emotions in that song, and I love that. The biopic is being written by Madonna herself. Speaking on Smartless podcast, Garner recalled her audition. I kind of just wanted to see if I could do it because I wasn't a trained dancer and I had to learn how to dance and then dance in front of her and convince her that I can dance and sing with her. Garner tried to put herself in Madonna's head. Okay, what would Madonna do? Which is convince you that she deserves to be in the room, and owned it. I was kind of like, you can take it or leave it, but if I leave it, that's on you. In January 2023, it was revealed the film had been paused indefinitely by Universal Pictures. But in July last year, Madonna revealed she was working on a new draft for the biopic, which will be titled Who's That Girl?, in a nod to the singer's 1987 movie and song of the same name. Madonna took to Instagram and posted a collection of photos of herself working on the script with a caption, I need a lot of bands with a Z to make this okay, story of my life. The chart topper said she wanted to both direct and write the movie because she wanted complete control over the project. She told Vanity, I've had an extraordinary life. I must make an extraordinary film. So there you have it. So no release date yet. They're still working on this one. But what do you think of the movie, the prospect of the movie? What do you think of the casting of Garner? And what do you think about Madonna writing and directing it herself? That's obviously where things could get a bit self-indulgent, and Madonna doesn't have a big track record in writing and directing, but they have it. Who knows? It could turn out to be great. I definitely approve of the casting. I think Julia Garner is a fantastic choice, very talented actress. I think she has a lot of personality and just has the Madonna look, really. Got the sort of just the vibe of Madonna. And I think also, like, she's already quite a big actress over the last couple of years, but like, I think potentially a role like this could shoot her to even bigger fame. Like, who knows? It could be a role that she could be up for an Oscar for. So, yeah, definitely I approve of the casting. What the film will turn out to be like, who knows? But that's the Madonna biopic, which is still in the works, starring Julia Garner. So next up, for something a bit different, filmmaking studio Fable has announced it will attempt to reconstruct the 43 minutes cut from the 1942 film The Magnificent Ambrose using AI. The Guardian reports the showrunner platform is planning to use its AI tools to exist in a recreation of the lost 43 minutes of Orson Welles' 1942 film, removed and subsequently destroyed by Hollywood studio RKO. Edward Saatchi, CEO of interactive AI filmmaking studio Fable, which operates Showrunner, said in a statement, "We're starting with Orson Welles because he is the greatest storyteller of the last 200 years. So many people are rightly skeptical of AI's impact on cinema, but we can hope that this gives people a sense of a positive contribution that AI can make fit storytelling. Reports suggest that showrunner is partnering with filmmaker Brian Rose, who has been working since 2019 on an attempt to reconstruct the missing portions using animated sequences as well as VFX expert Tom Clive. Wells's film was an adaptation of Booth Tuckerton's celebrated novel about Midwestern family in decline as a follow-up to Wells's Oscar-winning debut Citizen Kane. Some of the footage from Magnificent Ambrose was removed after it tested poorly with audiences before its release. Welles gave up final cut rights as a result of negotiations with the studio. So, yep, interesting story this. I'm going to play a trailer now for the original Magnificent Ambrose. I've seen it. Very good film.
The Ambersons, literature's most fascinating family, brought to the screen by the magic of Orson Welles. Richard Bennett plays old Major Amberson, the tyrannical head of a family that had all the rights of royalty and none of its responsibilities. Dolores Costello returns to the screen with a magnificent portrayal of Isabel, the Major's daughter, who left the man she loved to wed another who was more acceptable. From Citizen Kane, you will remember Agnes Moorehead, who plays thin, spinsterish Aunt Fanny, a lonely woman in a house of wealth. No one would guess that Fanny had a secret love. Ray Collins is Uncle Jack, the black sheep of the Ambersons. And Joseph Cotton, who plays Eugene Morgan, the man who came out of the past to find his first love once again. Finally, Isabel's boy, young George, played by Tim Holt, headstrong, impetuous, and arrogant heir to the splendor of the Ambersons. Young George, who hated Eugene Morgan, the man his mother really loved, and stood between their happiness like an avenging angel.
Don't you think you should tell George?
About us?
Yes.
You're not wanted in this house, Mr. Morgan.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Perhaps you'll understand this.
So scandal at last attacked the house of Amberson. Scandal spread by Isabel's own sister. Scandal spread by her own son, who broke into every house in town to make them take back the things they said about his mother. That high and mighty Amberson girl who fell in love just once too often. The Magnificent Ambersons brings you many of the Mercury players you first saw in Citizen Kane. It brings you Orson Welles as commentator, director, and producer of a truly distinguished and exciting motion picture.
Oh, okay, good stuff. That voiceover guy was working overtime. Everyone involved in the scandal. So Meredith is skeptical of the AI involvement in this project. And I can understand that. They acknowledge that in the thing. But, you know, I think for something like this, when it's restoring footage, maybe it isn't so bad. But we'll see how it works out. It's an interesting story anyway, which is why I decided to include it. So now I'm going to play some new movie trailers and I can get your reaction to this. And I'm watching these trailers for the first time. So the first one is of a new action thriller called Shell, as in Shell. And it's released on the 3rd of October. It's got a pretty strong cast: Elizabeth Berkley, Elizabeth Moss, and Kate Hudson. It's directed by Max Minghella, who is the son of Anthony Minghella. I'm not sure if he's directed before. This might be his first film. He knows Moss from The Handmaid's Tale, because he was in that with her. The plot is a once beloved actress is drawn into the glamorous world of wellness mongue Zoe Shannon, only to discover a monstrous truth beneath its flawless surface. So here's the trailer for Shell, which, as I said, is coming out on the 3rd of October.
I wanted to be noticed. Just have another person look at me and think that I was funny or pretty. I guess I just wanted you to look at me and see someone else.
Cut.
Sorry, I didn't cry. I think I should have cried, maybe.
They're going another way on the movie.
Someone who is younger.
We're seeing new demands on talent to meet enhanced standards.
Are you reading for this too? That's crazy.
We want you to consider some treatment options.
Zoe Shannon, the CEO of the largest wellness brand, promises to keep you looking younger forever.
All I want for our clients is to free them of self-doubt and inhibition.
See you on the other side.
Initializing body scan. 3, 2, 1.
You have a chance to achieve full potential. That's hot.
The incomparable Samantha Lake.
I watched every episode of your show. I wanted to meet you. Bon appetit.
This is delicious. What is it?
It's me. Yeah. What's that?
What's what?
On your neck.
I think something's really wrong. There's something she's not telling me.
What is going on? Can I tell you a secret? I think.
What? I think people disappeared. I'm scared you're gonna do something to me.
You're totally freaking out.
How you look determines who survives. There's only so much room at the top of the food chain.
Oh, give it a rest, Zoe.
What's that? The optics.
Okay. I'm getting Substance vibes from that. It has a similar sort of feel, a bit more full on with the comedy by the looks of it, but they're definitely going for something satirical as well. And as I said, decent cast. It's hard to really get a feel for that. I would say that's a solid enough trailer, but it's one of those. It could easily be quite a misleading trailer as well, but we'll see. I'd probably be happy to check that out. Like, I'm not sure about it in cinemas, but definitely on home viewing. So that's The Shell. Next up, something a bit bigger, because we've got another Tron movie, Tron Ares, coming out. And that comes out next month as well, on the 10th of October. And I've got to be honest, I've never seen a Tron movie in my life. I don't think I've even seen the original. And as time has gone on, like, I'm not really been that convinced to go and see one, but I'm curious, so I would see one at some point. But yes, we've got another Tron movie. And this one stars Gillian Anderson alongside Jeff Bridges, who returns. So this is the trailer for Tron Ares.
Do this.
I've created mankind's most advanced AI soldier.
He's lightning fast, biblically strong,
that can think for itself.
You think you're in control of this? You're not.
I came here from the digital world. I'm looking for something you've discovered.
So, you've been spying on me.
I was directed to kill you. Hacking seems pretty tame by comparison. My world is coming. They are going to destroy yours.
Hang on!
Tron Ares, rated PG-13. Get tickets now. Filmed for IMAX. Only in theaters October 10th.
Well, it looks like a Tron movie, doesn't it? It looks pretty shit, to be honest. And Jared Leto is in it, so that's another black mark. But yeah, Tron Ares in cinemas October 10th. So this next one does have me interested, because there's a documentary coming from Amazon Studios about the late great comedian John Candy. So John Candy, I Like Me, comes from Amazon also on the 10th of October. And the talking heads include Bill Murray, Tom Hanks, Conan O'Brien, and Candy's daughter herself, Jennifer Candy. So this is one which on paper could be a lot of fun and very interesting. So I've got a trailer for this one as well.
On Candy or what was wrong. But he was my friend, and I don't want to cry, but when I see him, when you see his face, I mean...
Who are you?
I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog.
Gus Walensky, polka king of the Midwest. Del Griffith, director of sales, shower curtain ring division.
This is a lovable guy. This is a guy who, the minute you see his face, you're going to smile.
He was amazingly funny.
Thank you.
He was one of the top performers out of all of them.
Guess my secret to acting would be I pretend real hard.
Even though John did distinctly different characters, John was always there.
He was so gentlemanly and so Canadian.
Nobody had bigger expectations for himself than John.
And then all of a sudden, it kind of jumped to a different level.
I've made winning my whole life. And when you make winning your whole life, you have to keep on winning.
You've been in more turkeys than a stuffing mix.
I think the weight of everything he was doing was just too much.
A hazard of this business is that it's very unhealthy for people pleasers.
You can't really do favors for people.
It's a bottomless cup of coffee.
If you go a whole lifetime eating your feelings, drinking your feelings, smoking your nerves, it shows up.
You know, there's some things that are just painful. That's it. And you can't make them not painful.
Hollywood still reacting to the shocking news.
John Candy is dead at the age of 43.
But it's the face you put on the world that defines who you are.
He lived his life very much like the movies. He was the child that made everyone happy. And he was the adult that did that.
You know, I remember John caring when not a lot of people did.
Every time you go away.
This is no meager life we reflect on today.
You take a piece of
This is as full a life as any human can live.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Jennifer. How you doing?
Magnificent of visage, eyes and frame. A titan of a gentle, golden man.
Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me.
Yeah, okay. That's just lovely. Very, very touching seeing that, and I'm excited. And he does seem to be one of those guys, Candy, a bit like Robin Williams, who no one seems to have a bad word for. Just seems such a lovable, nice guy, or was. But yeah, his movies were a big part of my youth, so I'm definitely going to be checking that out when it comes to Amazon, which is on the 10th of October. So the last film trailer tonight needs no introduction. It dropped yesterday, and it's the trailer for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. So this is the second in the trilogy. This one is going to be directed by Nina DaCosta, who directed the Candyman movie, the recent one, a few years ago, which I thought was pretty solid. And it's going to be written once again by Alex Garland. So let's take a look at the trailer for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple.
Trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation. In fact, it may not even exist at all.
Oh, what is this I cannot see? Oh, I am this, none can excel.
Many of the things we take for granted will one day pass away completely.
I open the door of heaven and hell.
When that time comes, men will no longer communicate. We may have diseases and barbarism. The whole world will cease to make any sense.
I open the door of heaven and hell.
Look at the incredible changes we've experienced and survived. And yet even greater changes are still to come.
Are you ready?
My soul shall scream in hell.
Okay. January 16th. Well, it says the 6th on IMDb, so I don't know what's going on, but it's coming in January anyway, is the bottom line. And that's pretty soon. They're getting this out pretty fast. Interesting to release a movie like that in January. I guess they're banking on things being quite barren. So a movie like that probably would do quite well. I think that's what they're banking on. But yeah, intriguing. We're going to get more of the Ralph Fiennes character from the previous movie. I was mixed on the previous movie overall, and his section of the movie is my favorite section. So be interesting to get more of him, and obviously we're going to get more of the Jimmy character and more context for that stuff. So yeah, it's intriguing. I'm definitely up for seeing more from that world. So I'm going to switch to a little bit of TV news. It's not so much TV news, but in the UK tonight, one of the big comedy duos, David Mitchell and Robert Webb, who people know for shows such as Peep Show and their previous sketch show, That Mitchell and Webb Look. They returned with a new comedy sketch show called Mitchell and Webb Are Not Helping. It debuted on Channel 4 tonight with episode 1, and actually all episodes of the first series is now up on the Channel 4 catch-up service if you don't want to wait or you got access to that. And I'm going to play you a clip from one of their previous shows, Peep Show, just to give you a flavour of their comedy.
Why'd you have to bring Daryl? He's a bit boring, isn't he?
Oh, boring? What, because he doesn't go around with a haircut and an iPod and piercings and a strap-on?
Strap-on?
As an example.
Sorry, excuse me. I ordered 3 pilau rice and 3 peshwari naans.
It's all right, Jeremy. It's all right. I changed the order. There's always rice left.
It's not all right. Bring us 3 pilau rice and 4 peshwari naans, please. I've shared enough rice with you, Mark. I'm in the big league now.
4 naan, Jeremy. 4? That's insane.
So, what am I going to pay you to do in my band?
That's very kind of you, Jez, but you don't want to overstretch yourself.
Bollocks. I'm a very generous guy. Daryl's bringing his cor anglais, Nancy's singing. What are you going to do?
Well, we did once talk about me doing a kind of Jean-Michel Jarre thing on the keyboards.
Mm-hmm. Or, I was sort of hoping you'd say you want to be the manager. Yeah? You could order me around, which you'd enjoy, but I'd be your boss. It could be kind of confusing. In a good way.
3 more beers for the 3 Musketeers, huh? Ooh.
Hey, check this out, right? Sexy girl walks past. It's like... yeah.
That's not funny, Daryl. Repeat, not funny.
Oh, come on, lads. Let's lose the cone. I'm a somebody now. There's no need for a cone.
Ooh! Too good for the cone, are we? We're having a laugh, Jeremy. A bloody good laugh. But we're having a much better time than Sophie is right now.
Hey, of course we are, mate. Of course we are. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where we should go now.
What are we going to do?
Fuck him up.
Maybe we should check the doorbell's working nice and loud, yeah?
Or we could make a special delivery for Jeffini.
Daryl, what do you... No, don't! Oh, fuck! Oh, piss. Oh, crumbs.
They got the wrong house. Peep Show's a very good comedy sitcom. But here's now a trailer for their new sketch show, which started tonight. Mitchell and Webb Are Not Helping.
Second I pull this lever, the death ray will charge, and the entire world will be annihilated in 56 years.
What?
In a sense, you've been tumbled right, haven't you?
What? What?
Interesting.
I don't sweat.
Or I didn't sweat at the time.
The devil has sprung from his loins! Shut him!
Are you going to stop paying me to have sex?
We are, yes.
You've taken all my brand, you little scamp.
No!
Any other bits you like?
None. The rest of it sounds...
I see.
Okay. There you have it. So episode 1 aired tonight, and it was a solid first episode. Like, I do like their humour. I think they returned to the behind the scenes thing, which they did in their last sketch show. Like, they did this thing where they do a sketch and then you see the actors playing themselves after the sketch and kind of talking about it and getting more humour. And that's fine, but they've done that before. And I think that's the thing about this first episode, is that it was good. There were some clever jokes. they were well performed. But I think the thing about it is they don't feel as fresh as the jokes from the previous series they've done. Like, they don't feel quite as sharp or like cutting edge, ahead of their time, or in the moment. Like, there's definitely jokes that, okay, it's sort of on the ball, but like they did a joke about people at airports and about like people who about how, you know, like when they're checking your trays and like the hysteria around that and all the to-ing and throwing, and it was sort of like spot on in many ways, but it just didn't seem like it was that. It seems like that has been going on for like years and years, so it didn't really feel like a current thing. And yeah, so I think it's just them with some jokes, they were good, but they didn't really go far enough. That one about the villain detonating the Earth, and the joke being then it's in 56 years, and the whole fallout to that and the reactions. So that was one of the best jokes in tonight's episode. And there was a funny one about like someone who's known as like a porn star, but the thing is he does like porn videos where he's acting like a plumber. So the whole gag is that it's actually the plumbing bits which are starting to get the better reactions online and the bigger views. So the joke was almost like, you've been doing this so long now, you've actually become quite a good plumber. And that was like part of the act. And he's getting disappointed because like he's a porn star, and that was one of the best gags as well, one of the best sketches. So it was definitely pretty good overall, and I'll watch the other episodes. It just wasn't as good, I don't think, as their past stuff overall, and maybe it just didn't feel as cutting edge or fresh as that stuff, because there was like a political thing that was sort of worked into one of the sketches. I try and remember what it was now. I think it was something to do with... Actually, it's gone out of my head. I know it was a commentary on something which was, you know, quite a recent thing. But yeah, I think with certain things that they could have gone a little bit further. But yeah, I'd recommend checking it out anyway. That's Mitchell and Webb Are Not Helping, and all episodes are available online now. So the last trailer tonight, which is another TV trailer, is going to be for season 2 of High Potential. And they're getting this out fast because season 1 only aired earlier this year. This is on Disney+. And the setup for High Potential is a single mum with 3 kids solves unsolvable crimes, rearranging evidence during her shift as a police department cleaner. Created by Drew Goddard of Buffy and Cabin in the Woods fame. So that has me intrigued. And season 2 debuts on September the 19th on Disney+. And here is a trailer.
Time today. That's right. And while I'm at work, I want to make sure that you guys are getting the support you need at home. So you've inherited my judgmental stare. Love you guys. Love you.
There I was, in my heels with my hair straight.
Why is no one picking up their phones? I've been texting like a maniac.
Good morning, Morgan. Welcome back.
I blasted in?
A little bit.
It's too much. Hi, I'm Morgan. I work with the cops, and I see the world a little differently. This is where he attacked her. She used her purse as a weapon. I know you guys aren't 100% sold on my theory, but hopefully this should clear things up.
Is this what the inside of your mind looks like?
Oh, buddy, not even close. It's the game maker. I know it was him.
This guy went after one of our own.
Really thought we would have found him by now.
Don't worry. You'll see the inside of a prison cell soon.
That man is a danger to my children. I'm never gonna be able to forget his face.
I think you like this game as much as I do.
He's toying with the entire Los Angeles Police Department. You've proven that you can get to me and my children. and I will protect them.
Stop! Morgan, talk to me.
Oh, God, that sucks!
Roman is alive.
My dad's been alive this whole time. I let myself believe that he didn't abandon us.
I still believe that.
We found Roman.
I just really want this for Ava.
Morgan! You're waiting on me to leave so you can poke around without a warrant, aren't you?
Yeah. So what are you doing in a police station? Trying to find a place where that mustache makes sense?
Nick Wagner, your new captain.
With a girl like me.
Dare I say that show might have high potential. So, yeah, I know I did. Drew Goddard was involved. So that's really got my interest peaked. The lead seems quite good as well. So, yeah, I guess I'll put that on the list. I'd heard of it before, but didn't know that much about it. Could be a good, fun procedural type throwback, maybe, with some decent comedy. But that's High Potential Season 2, which is coming September the 19th to Disney Plus. Or I guess, was it NBC? ABC, I think, if you're in the States. But thanks, everyone, for checking out this news and TV stream. I will be back next week with another dose of TV and film news. You can let me know what you think of any of the news or any of the trailers in the comments below. Like and subscribe as always, and let me know if you have any suggestions for news stories or trailers, and I'll see you guys again soon. Good night.